Please introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Sir, my name is Sachin Locher. I come from Ajabs, Delhi. Sir, I've done class 12th from CRPF Public School in 2012. Sir, after that, I've done BA History Honours from Shamlal College, Delhi University in 2016. Sir, I like playing football and watching cricket. Also, I like discussing new ongoing issues with my friends and family, sir.
Very good. What did your parent do?
So my father is in CRPF, working as a sub-inspector, and my mother is a housewife, sir.
Tell me, CRPF has how many hospitals in India?
Sorry, sir, I don't know, sir.
You have a hospital in Ajabs?
Yes, sir, in Jhadoda Kala, sir.
Okay. Give you a minute to speak on the CRPF. Please tell us something about the CRPF.
Okay, sir.
That's your first choice also.
Yes, sir. So CRPF was established as Crown Representative Police in 1939, sir. So later, after independence, it was called as Central Reserve Police Force, and the name was given by then Home Minister Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, sir. So it looks after the internal security and try to maintain peace in the country, sir. So in 1959, we have seen that the hot spring incident took place, sir. And so after that, the police commemoration day is celebrated, sir, on October 21 every year, sir. So later, in the 1965, we have seen that Sardar Post incident took place, sir, where two companies of CRPF thwarted the whole battalion of Pakistan Army, sir. And that day is celebrated as Shaurya Divas in the CRPF, sir, on April 9 every year, sir. So CRPF have become the first CAPF in the world to raise a Mahila battalion in 1986, sir. And so the only Ashok Chakra awardee in CRPF is the woman named as Constable Kamlesh Kumari, sir, who received the highest Peacetime Gallantry Award in 2001 parliamentary attack, sir. So as I mentioned, it is the biggest CAPF in the country, sir, and looks after the internal security and peace of the country, sir.
What is the reason for you to opt as choice 1 in CRPF, as CRPF?
So, as I come from a CRPF family, so I've seen my father donning the uniform and serving the country day in and day out, sir. So the reason for having inclination towards the uniform services and to join the CAPF comes because I come from a CRPF family, sir. So also, I have studied in CRPF public school, live in CRPF camp, so it can be said as that I have received many things from CRPF as an institution, so whether it is education, friends, or even health benefit at times, so I wanted to serve the organization, so which has given me so many things in my life, sir.
Given a choice, which place would you like to be appointed as CRPF?
So as I like traveling and exploring new places, so I would like to go to any place, which I'll be allotted going into the future, sir.
Very nice. Who is the Director General of CRPF?
So the current Director General is Dr. Anand Prakash Maheshwari, sir.
He is from which cadre of services?
So he's from Indian Police Service, sir.
Okay. Who is Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces?
So the Honorable President of India, sir.
What's happening in the Indian Ocean these days?
So in these days, we are seeing and that the dominance of the China in a way is increasing in the Indian Ocean region. So, and so the countries like India, France, United States of America are trying to balance the power in the Indian Ocean region. So, because it is important for the maritime security and also for the freedom of navigation. So as we are seeing that the dominance of China is increasing, so it can put or threaten other countries' interests. So that's why like-minded countries like, as I mentioned, India and other countries are following the doctrine. For example, India is following the doctrine of Sagar, so that is security and growth for all in the region. So these kind of efforts we are making as we are called as net security provider in the Indian Ocean region.
So if that so be the case, what is India's international or multinational treaties or a certain kind of organizational structure or bonding of nations or giving a joint front to China in Indian Ocean? And what's happening in that regard in Indian Ocean? Secondly, what is the economic strategic importance of the Indian Ocean for the world, and how is the new world order is being seen in this context of the China's aggressive posture in the South China Sea as well as presence in the Indian Oceanic region?
So we are seeing that many treaties and organizations are coming up to tackle such kind of things. As I mentioned, to maintaining the rule-based world order. So for example, nowadays we have invited the Australia to the Quad alliance, which is there, under which the 4 countries navies are going to perform the military exercise in the Malabar region. So it is the India, Australia, Japan and USA. So also there are other organizations like BIMSTEC which try to build infrastructure and also try to enhance the economic infrastructure in the region. So apart from that, it holds a major significance for India as there are huge resources in the Indian Ocean region. So it is a vast ground for the fishing. Apart from that, it also holds huge significance strategically, because it is a area through which important sea lanes or the trade lanes pass from the sea. And so going into the future, it will be important for other countries also to try to maintain the rule-based world order, especially in the seas, because it is important for the maritime security and also for the trade.
What is your role as CRPF Assistant Commandant in the first posting? How you envisage your profile, work profile, and expectations from you?
So I expect it to be a challenging job, but I will relish that challenge. So in that position, I'm going to hold a company under my command, and I have to look after the operational preparedness in that company. So I will try to introduce several things. So for example, I'll try to introduce yoga and meditation into the daily regime, so that the personnel could become more fit mentally, and become more efficient. And so apart from that, the physical exercises I will try to introduce more, and I will try to establish more interpersonal relationship with them.
Quickly tell me, what is your routine on a weekend?
So usually I wake up around 7, and then after that getting fresh, and then I go for running, so usually in the morning. So then I have breakfast. After that I read newspaper. So around 12 or 1, I take my lunch. So after that usually I watch news over Ajabs TV. So after that, I usually take a little nap. And after that, waking up, I try to spend some time with my family. And at evening, I try to study some books which are there with me. and late in the evening I take my dinner, sir, and after that I watch some TV with my family, and then I go to sleep, sir.
At what time?
Sir, around 11, sir.
At what time is sunrise at Delhi?
Sir, nowadays it is around 6:30, sir, in the mornings.
At 7.
Yes, sir.
Sachin, you have done your graduation in history,
Yes, sir.
ancient, modern, and medieval, all three.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Sachin, tell me the difference between the Sultanate era and the Mughal era.
So, going into the Mughal era, we have seen that the consolidation of empire took place. So, where many empires were there in the time of Sultanate period, but in the later time of the Mughals, we have seen that the consolidation was done by the Mughal rulers. So, apart from that, so we have also seen that as the empire was big, so the various reforms were tried to bring in by various rulers, sir, and they were also successful because their rules were uniform in a big area, sir. So it could have a big effect on the trade of that time, so where trade could flourish, and also the people could become well off in terms of social terms, sir. So these things happen, sir, in my view, going from Sultanate period to the Mughal period, sir.
And what are the difference in social life between these two periods?
So in social life, we usually see that when the periods of Akbar or the like-minded rulers came, so the life of normal people became good as these rulers were tolerant in their policies, whether it was religious policies or other such policies. So for example, the economic policy of Akbar was very good, such that the various traders and merchants flourished at the time of Akbar. So these things were seen at that time, sir.
Why the period of Shah Jahan is said that this was the golden period of Mughal Empire? What is the reason?
Yes, sir. Which ruler period, sir? Could you please repeat it, sir? Sir, could you please repeat the name of ruler, sir?
I asked that the time of Shah Jahan
Yes, sir.
was the golden period of Mughal Empire. Why?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So especially it is said in the terms of the architecture, sir, because he tried to build many big art forms in the country, whether it is Taj Mahal in the Agra, sir, or whether it is the Red Fort which is there in Delhi, or whether it is Jama Masjid in Delhi, sir. So he tried to build big buildings, and for which he is now also famous, sir. So for mainly for this architecture, sir, it was a golden age, and apart from that, sir, as the empire reached to its zenith, so the people were also happy at that time, sir, and socially well off, sir.
Okay, and what are the major characteristics of Mughal paintings?
Sorry, sir, I'm unable to recall it right now.
Tell me, what is the highest peak of the mountain? Highest peak of the mountain
Yes, sir.
in the world?
Yes, sir. So it is Mount Everest, sir. Sir, it is more than 8,800 meters, sir, but I am unable to recall the exact
How many
number.
feet?
So it is around 30,000 feet, sir.
What is your height?
So my height is 5'10", sir.
In meters? In feet or
Yes, sir.
meters?
No, sir. No, sir. In meters, sir.
What is the conversion factor between meter and feet?
So actually, 1 feet is equal to no, sir. Actually, 1 meter is equal to 3 feet 3 inch, sir.
What is the weight?
So my weight is around 78, sir.
How many pounds?
Not sure, sir.
You like cricket?
Yes, sir.
Bat or ball?
So both, sir.
Both?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that is the batsman.
Yes, sir.
This is the bowler.
Yes, sir.
You are the right-handed batsman.
Yes, sir.
Where is middle wicket? There or here? That is the batsman.
Yes, sir.
Here is the bottle.
Yes.
Bottle is the batsman.
Okay, sir.
Which side is the mid wicket?
So mid wicket is that side, sir, where sir is sitting, sir.
And third man?
So third man is somewhere there, sir.
There.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tell me something about rugby.
So rugby is also called as football in some countries, sir. And so it is a game where it is a game of multiple players, sir. So that's what I know,
Tell
sir.
me what's happening in Nepal and India, and what is the major area of dispute in current news?
So mainly we see that India and Nepal have historical and cultural ties, sir. So we are bound to have good ties going into the future, sir. But nowadays, some skirmishes or some bad talkings from the political leaders, especially from the Nepal side, is going on, sir. Where we have seen that for the short-term political gains, they are making irresponsible comments, sir. And so it is important for both the countries, and especially
What is the area of dispute?
so the Kalapani region, sir.
Where is it?
So it is in the Pithoragarh district of Uttarakhand, sir.
Kalapani is named after what?
Not sure, sir.
CRPF is also involved in production of Mansarovar and Kailash Yatra and all that. Where is this area and what is the significance of this? What is the height of this place? What are the problems that they are facing, and CRPF is doing a great visit in that area. You are going to be posted in. I wish you go there in the first posting to give, get your blessings from Kailash Sarovar.
Yes, sir.
Mahadev himself.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for that. So the Mansarovar or the Kailash region is in the Tibet, sir. So it is the area, and there are few routes through which we can reach over there, sir. So right now the preferred route is the route from Nathula and from where we go through Sikkim, sir. So but nowadays India have made a road from the Uttarakhand, sir, and recently the Honorable Defence Minister have also inaugurated it, sir. So it is going to make the travel to Kailash Mansarovar more efficient for the.
All right.
Yes,
Who's
sir.
your role model
So my father, sir.
and why?
So he's a kind of person whom I always looked up to, sir. And so looking up to him, I grew, and I've seen him serving the country day in, day out, sir, and also always keeping.
So, I made
Yes,
you Chief Minister of Delhi for 1 year.
yes, sir.
3 things which you do for proudly in Delhi. You were born and brought up in Delhi, studied here.
Yes, sir. So first of all, I would like to change the situation regarding the air pollution. So I would like to do something about that. So second, I will look after the violence that is increasing, especially towards the women, sir. That is a major cause. And apart from that, so I will also look after the poor people who are living there and who don't have homes. So I would like to do something regarding them, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Wait for 5 minutes.
Thank you, sir.